Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Reagan, if you haven't met me yet. If you're returning to my channel, thank you for coming back. Today we're going to do a Q&A video just so you guys can kind of get to know me better. So I had people submit questions to me on my social medias, and so I'm just going to be answering a few questions about myself. I just picked a few random questions, so I'm just going to be answering the ones that I picked out. So the first question is, what is my creative outlet? And I don't really think I'm that artistic of a person, but I like to try to be. So when I was in high school, I was on drill team, which is a competitive dance team. So for a long time when I was younger, my creative outlet was dancing, which I think is a form of art. But then I got injured and I can't dance anymore. But now I just do random art projects. Like right now, while we've been in quarantine, I ordered a paint by the number set, so I have been doing that and it's really fun. I like to pretend like I'm a good artist and paint that. I will insert a photo of it so you guys can see it. I really like that because I do feel like it stimulates my brain a lot. I also love to do like adult coloring books, so sometimes I'll get those, and I love to color with markers. I don't like colored pencils or crayons or anything like that. Okay, the second question I got was, what is your spirit animal? And my favorite animal is definitely an elephant. I've always loved elephants since I was little. It was like my stuffed animal. Like every kid has that stuffed animal they carry around everywhere and absolutely love. And mine was an elephant named Ellie, and then I became obsessed with elephants and got everything elephants. And so that would definitely be my spirit animal, I think. And I also really like elephants because they're very family oriented, and so am I. So I guess kind of that would be the same, something we have in common. I don't really know. The next question I got was, do I like spicy food? And I do. I feel like as I've gotten older, my taste buds have changed a lot. Like when I was younger, I was really picky, and I think I still consider myself a picky eater, but I've definitely grown to like more adult foods. Like I'll go to a restaurant, I'll order something, and now I'm like, I feel very adult-like ordering this, because I used to only order off the kids menu. But yes, I do like spicy foods. My next question is, why did you decide to do the work you are doing right now? I just have like a basic job thing that like worked with a college schedule, so that's why I'm doing that right now. What I decided to go to school for is radiography, which is an x-ray tech. And I always knew that I wanted to go into the medical field. I didn't really know what exact field at first. I thought I wanted to go into dental, and then in high school, I had the opportunity to attend a technical college while taking classes at my high school as well. And so I was going to that technical college for dental assisting, and I ended up not really loving it. So I kept going just because I thought it was a good opportunity. But once we got to the section of taking teeth x-rays, I really fell in love with that. And so I decided to pursue just x-ray in general. And I have now spent about 100 hours in a hospital in the radiography department just volunteering, and I really love it. So I just got accepted into the program, and so I will be starting that this fall, and I'm really excited about that. So I guess I'm just like, I'm a busy bee. I like to be doing stuff. I'm very hands-on, and I love to help people. So I feel like that career choice kind of fit the mold of my personality. Next question I got was, what brand are you most loyal to? And I feel like this is a good question, but I don't feel like I'm really brand loyal, but I am very store loyal. I worked at a clothing store called The Buckle for 3 years. They recruited me because I shopped there so much, and then I worked there 3 years and I just became even more obsessed with the clothes there. So probably 97% or more of my closet is from The Buckle. And so I would say that I'm pretty loyal to shopping there, even now after I don't work there. I also think with makeup, I am most loyal to Ulta. I did work at Ulta as well for 1 summer and I loved it. Where I grew up, there wasn't a Sephora close, so Ulta was the only beauty store I really had that was convenient to me. So I just have always shopped with Ulta, and that is my go-to makeup store. If I was going to go splurge on makeup and shop, I would hit an Ulta first. I'm just familiar with that more than Sephora. I just tend to shop Ulta more, and my rewards points from Ulta are so great that it just doesn't make sense for me to shop anywhere else. Once you get to be like a diamond member at Ulta, it just is so worth it to shop there. You get so many rewards, so many more points. I also have a credit card with them, so it benefits me the most to shop at Ulta. The next question I have is if I have any nicknames. And I do. I feel like my family is really big with nicknames. And so I always grew up being called different nicknames. I definitely feel like I've been through different nicknames throughout my life. But my most current ones right now are, everyone just always has called me Rag. And then my friends call me Rago a lot. My dad calls me Duck, which I have no idea why. I think it's the most random thing, but he calls me Duck because I guess I quack a lot. So I guess it fits me, but it's still super random. My mom calls me Princess Ada, which is short for Princess Attitude, because she thinks I have a really big attitude. So she'll call me Ada or Princess Ada when she thinks I'm being feisty. So I think that one's funny. That's pretty much really all my nicknames. I've been through a lot though, like Ragoon, the raccoon, Kabuki, Roodle, Roo, Kiki. Those are all names I have been called in my life, and I don't really know why some of them, but we are definitely nickname people. My dad calls my mom Gina. I don't even know why. Her name's Melissa, but he calls her Gina, and he calls me GJ for Gina Jr. So sometimes I'll get called GJ, and I definitely respond to that nickname as well. The next question is, what was your last adventure? I feel like I'm living in an adventure right now. I just moved to Ohio to live with my boyfriend for the summer, and so I feel like I'm in the middle of living an adventure because it's something very new and exciting to me. The last time that I went on vacation, this is so sad, but it was almost a year ago. For Mother's Day, my mom and my aunt and me went on a trip to Chicago, and we were there for 5 days or so. And so that would probably have to be my last adventure, I think, which is a long time ago. The next question I got was, what was the last thing you Googled? So I'm gonna go look on my phone right now. The last thing I Googled was Hilton Head. It's in South Carolina because I'm going there. Me and my boyfriend just found out we're going there in May. So I didn't know what it was. So I looked it up to see what it kind of looked like. It's like an island in South Carolina. So the last thing I Googled was what it looked like. The next question I got was current TV shows. I am watching Bones right now currently, and I'm also watching Once Upon a Time. I'm almost done with Once Upon a Time. I usually like to watch 2 shows at once so I can like switch them off what one I watch, because if not, I get bored of just watching one show. So I have to have 2 so I can go back and forth between the 2 and I don't get bored. But I can't watch more than 2 or else I get lost. So those are my current 2 shows. My last question is, what word makes you cringe? I know that a lot of people have like words they hate. Like a lot of people hate the word moist. Like the word moist doesn't bug me a lot. A word that does bug me is comfy. Like I just feel like the M and the F don't flow. Comfy. Like I would never say this is really comfy. Like that makes me cringe so hard. I hate that word. I don't even know why, but I just hate it. And I would rather say comfortable. Like comfortable is better. Even the M and the F still sound weird, but comfortable is way better than comfy. I hate the word comfy. It makes me feel uncomfortable. That's weird, but those are just a few fun facts about me. Comment below if there's something that we both have in common. I'd love to hear your answers to all those same questions. Again, you can follow me on any of my social medias. They're all Reagan.Nichols. I will link them below as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, loves.